Hello, hello for the one or two people that are there. Um, the bot that was supposed to give me a key to play the game is down. So currently, let me show you the screen that it's giving me in the game. I'll show you and you will understand. Let me show you. There we go. This is the screen, and so a bot on Discord is supposed to give out the keys because it's a closed beta, and I guess too many people requested codes, so now the bot is in bot heaven. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait for like 20 minutes or something like that. See if the bot comes back to life. And if it does, then we'll play. And if it doesn't, I'll end the stream there because there's no point in waiting for 2 hours. So I'm gonna give you guys some music. Some nice little music while we wait. For the few people that are there, it's kind of a waiting stream now because I've explained it earlier, but just in case you weren't there, the bot on Discord that is supposed to give out the keys to activate the game is dead. Too many people tried to get keys, so for now we're waiting. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for like 20-30 minutes, and if the bot comes back to life and we get a key, then we're gonna start playing. Otherwise, I will probably cut the stream. Hey Ziggy, how you doing? Good today, hope you can go in. Oh well, that's good if you're good then. Hope you can go in, and yes, I do hope I can go in too. I'll go see if I can get a key somewhere on their website, because apparently they have a creator program thing, content creator program kind of thing. So maybe we could get a key through that. Man, what's my username? I forgot. Just a Raptor making his character and he said you would be on too. Good luck on getting the key. Well, we'll see if we actually get the key or not. Shall see. Now we're just gonna chill with some music while I try to remember my password for this website. God damn it. Okay. Guess we'll see. Yep. Okay, what is my Discord ID? Do you have an active TikTok? No. Are you? Yes. Above the age of 18. Yes. I'm filling out some forms. Oh yeah. I am interested in PvE and survival gameplay. Ooh, base building too. I want to create some good bases. Link all your socials. What socials do we have? Oh yeah, I have X. My name over there again. If you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter. It's I don't really do anything over there, but yeah. If you want. I'm going to copy my socials from there. active TikTok. No. Join the program. Okay. You will receive a notification when your application has been accepted. Well, guess we'll see. Keys. I want a key. Once human. It's really annoying because I used to have an account because I played a few months back and really loved the game. I got to farm a bit on this game because it's really the kind of games that I really like, where there's a little bit of farming but not too much farming. It's kind of a good balance in my opinion. But I didn't get to keep the account, so unfortunately we can't play for now. That's really annoying. So we'll just wait and see if we receive a key. Hey, we got a newcomer on the Discord. And I got Farad here anyway. I'm just resting now. Okay, that's good. Nice little music to relax. I don't know if you guys are watching my videos, but for now I'm not really posting anymore. The of the Days Gone videos. I have a few that I still have to edit and then post, but I think I'm getting kind of close to the end. So I want to end the game and then I'll post over a few weeks with like 3 videos a week probably. With the same rhythm as there was. The music reminds me of being on hold. We are kind of on hold, I guess. I guess we could say that. On hold because the boat is dead. I'll go back to check if he's back. Draw, are you back alive? Nope. He did as hell. It fits, yeah, exactly. I have other kinds if you want. This is lo-fi music. It's a genre that I kind of like. I have a bunch of games I want to stream in the future eventually. That I think you guys could like. And there's some games that I'm not really sure if I should record or stream. And there's a few games that I want to wait for my 4K screen before I play them on YouTube, just for the quality, you know. There's like The Last of Us. I have it on PC. I took it not long ago. It was kind of cheap. It was not super cheap, but yeah. A few games like that I want to record. You need to catch up on a few of the Days Gone videos. Been really busy lately. That's alright. I've been busy too. It's actually a few months where I'm not gonna be able to stream because I'll go on, well, if they accept me, I still have to go through some interviews and stuff to get my some training. To become a diver. Work. And it's 11 weeks times 2, I think. So yeah. Wish you the best in that. Well, thank you very much. It's still not done. I have to go see some companies for that. Some businesses and stuff like that to get some reviews, you know, to the job, and then make 5 pages, because pretty much they're going to finance it for me, and I have to prove to them that I know what I'm going into. I guess they've had a lot of people that they accepted, and they ended up, and the guy that they accepted ended up saying, oh, it's actually not for me or whatever, so they ended up quitting midway, but it still costs money. I think the training is like 20,000 euros. Yeah, I think it's about that, yeah. It's between 18 and 20,000 depending on the center in which you go, so let's avoid wasting money, yeah? So yeah, there's a bunch of prerequisites, interviews and stuff. Which makes sense. They want to make sure they have serious people. That's a good amount to just walk away from. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Most people who take this training, it's paid by companies usually. Honestly, yeah. For that price, yeah. But to get it financed through my region, because it's not really my country paying it, it's kind of the region, because they expect me to work in the region, so I'll bring money to that region, you know, by working for them. They're the one who are financing it if I get accepted. So yeah. What was I going with? I don't know, whatever. Bunch of interviews and stuff to do. Oh yeah, I was going to say there's a very limited amount of spots for people who get it financed in the way that I'm getting it. There's only 12 spots a year, I think. And per training sessions, there's only 3 spots with a maximum of 12 a year. So yeah, that's it's kind of limited. Hello Chris, how you doing? I hope you're doing alright. It's kind of a waiting stream because we're waiting for the bot on Discord to come back from the dead and give me my key. Hope all goes smoothly. Yeah, me too, honestly. It would open up a lot of doors for the job that I want to do. Waiting simulator? Yeah, kind of. Waiting sim. That's right. We can talk a little bit. We don't usually get to talk, so that's good. We kind of have double the odds of getting a key because I just signed up through their content creator program and through Discord to get the key, so we'll see. Nice chill music though. Yeah, it's not too loud, is it? Compared to my voice and stuff. Because the volume that I get in my ears is not the same as for you guys. I have my mixing table and I have to kind of adjust that. I think I lowered it a little bit. Of course now it's going almost silent. I barely touched it. Just some quiet music right now. That's alright. On mine I hear you clean and the music too. Well, that's perfect then. I guess I'll bump it back up a little bit then. There we go. That's pretty good. I guess as long as I stay in front of my mic, that should be good. Come on, little bot, give me my key. Nah, still doesn't work. It's alright, we believe it's gonna make it. Do you guys believe? Do you guys want the playlist for the music, by the way? Just on Spotify, it's from Stream Bits. It's pretty good. Apparently it's copyright free and I still haven't gotten a copyright claim, so I guess it is, really. That's good. I do, you do? Okay, let me see if I can get you a link or something. Aha, there we go. There you go. There you go. That should be it. Is it? Yes, I want to go to site. Yeah, that's it. That's the one that you guys are listening to right now. You gonna check it out? Well, feel free to do so. There's a bunch of playlists on this account, the Streambits official playlist. It's pretty good. I like this playlist because it's 17 hours, so we shouldn't have too much of the same musics. Some of them are pretty short, like 2 minutes long. That's okay. We don't mind. Still nothing on Discord. Let's try it. Yeah, still not. Listen to a lot of his style bits all the time. Really enjoy hardstyle. Honestly, I listen to almost everything. I still haven't found one genre that I really don't like. It really depends on the music itself. Like I have a playlist that's for when I train physically, and it's hitting pretty hard. I have one that's for cardio specifically too, to kind of push yourself, you know. I listen to a bunch of stuff, honestly. Sometimes I get periods where I will listen mostly to one kind of music, and you know, I turn around. I alternate. Usually it lasts like a few weeks to a month, and then I switch genres. I wish I could make you guys listen to the other kind of music that I listen to, but I would get wasted with copyright claims. But that's alright. When I was in high school, I used to change the genre each week. Went from country to rap to opera and everything in between. I listened to everything. Opera, that's something I've never really listened to. I don't know why, it doesn't really attract me. I guess I haven't ever heard one opera song that I really liked enough to kind of pull me in the genre. Because that's usually how it happens, is that I'll listen to a song that's of a genre that I haven't ever really listened to, and I'll be like, damn, that's a really good song, and I'll want to discover more like it. So I'll go on Spotify or YouTube and stuff like that, and you know, it will give you other music of the same kind, and then I'll go through that and I'll be like, yeah, damn, that's pretty good. Sometimes on Spotify too, I'll activate the Smart Shuffle, I think it's called, or something like that, where it will add in your playlist, it will add other songs that are kind of the same, but it will make you discover new musics that are of the same kind as the ones that you have in the playlist. That's pretty good. I didn't know any, but I don't know really many opera songs, and it's different. Not my go-to. Yeah. You do that a lot too? Suggestion songs? Yeah, that's pretty good. Sometimes I don't do it because I don't know, sometimes on Spotify at least, it feels like it's not in the same genre, but it's probably just me not liking the song that it's recommending. So sometimes I deactivate it, and I listen only to the ones that I have put in my playlist. I wish it said on Spotify what genre is the music. Yeah, it only gives you the title, who sang it, who made it, who produced it, and the source and stuff like that. It doesn't give you the genre that it's in. For some reason, I also end up with a lot of Russian kind of hard bass. There's an artist that I discovered not long ago. It's Watseba on Spotify. He does a few good songs. His most listened one, I think, is one that I don't really like, but others I kind of like. Pretty good. I have no idea where he's from, actually. Take a look at his music. Let me. What's a bar? Just like that. Let me listen to, just to make sure that's not the one I'll tell you is actually the one that I listen to most from him. YouTube, I guess. I think the one that I listen to is Someone Said from him, but I'm not sure. Let me go listen to it. I like finding new songs and new artists. Yeah, same, honestly, yeah. It doesn't sound as good as I remember right now. I guess I'm not really in the mood for this kind of music. Stuff I might never finding new songs and new artists. Yeah, stuff I might never have ever heard before might be interesting. Yeah, it's always interesting to discover new stuff. Never know until you listen a few. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the kind of music that I'm looking at is my kind of workout music. There's another one that I like. It's Naz Ne Begoniat from Tatli. I don't know if you've heard it or not. It's just a bunch of music like that. There's one that you may know from The Offspring. The Kids Aren't Alright. It's a really good one. Also, one you may know if you've played Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie Mode. It's 115 from Elena Sigman. That's a really good one. You know The Offspring? Yeah, okay. Good thing you know it. Who doesn't know The Offspring? I mean, come on. Even if by name you don't know them, if you hear The Kids Aren't Alright, you will be like, oh yeah, I know that song. That's the kind of song where not everyone knows the name, but everyone knows the song itself. Well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people. You know it when you hear it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it has 844 million listenings on on Spotify. Almost 850 million people streamed it on Spotify. That's crazy. Good amount of people know it. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's the kind of music that most people who listen to music and to a wide genre of music will most likely know. Another one I really like, it's Where Is My Mind from the Pixies. That's another one that is really known. Skater Days too. Yes, another great song. Yeah, I guess yeah. It can be associated to the skater kind of people. Oh no! I have a song that I really liked that got deleted. That's really annoying when that happens on Spotify, when there's a song that gets grayed out. That is really annoying because this is one of my favorite songs too. I'll have to find another version on it, I guess. Oh, this one too. God damn it. I have two songs that I really like that got deleted. It's a bummer. Yeah, it's so annoying. I don't know why that happens. If it's copyright or if it's just the artist that gets kind of blacklisted, or if he just, I don't know, pulls his music out or something. Like there's one right now that I really like and that's deleted. It's All the Things She Said from Azinu. It's a really good remix. I think it's a remix. Yeah, when I go on the artist page on Spotify, there's no music linked to him. That's unfortunate. No, it's not Tattoo. Wait, where is it? It's Azinu. It's kind of a remix, I think, a bit more powerful remix, electro maybe. I guess I could say. I don't know. There's an artist that I really like. It's kind of French rap, but it's one that I really like. I don't know. It's a little something. Right, is the Discord bot alive now? Is there in my way? I'm gonna check these out. Yeah, feel free to check these out, man. It's alright. I always like sharing things that I discovered. I guess we're not getting keys tonight, boys. Ooh, I see that on this website that it's lurkit.com. I see there's a bunch of games that I could request keys for. I have too many games to stream and record already. I shouldn't request keys. Yeah, it says it can take up to 48 hours. We'll give it a few more minutes. So much to do, so little time. Yeah, exactly. It's just so many games that I want to stream. Like, I have my list on Steam, and it's just Steam because I also have games on Epic Games that I want to do. Like, to record / stream, I have 41 games. There's Arctico, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Borderlands. This one will take me a long time. Call of Duty Black Ops. I want to do a series on all the Call of Duties. Cyberpunk 2077, that's probably a game that I would stream rather than do videos on, even though I have kind of a project to do for videos where I would mod it a little bit to look more like the anime. By the way, if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. It's on Netflix, I think. It is really good. Like, really, it's yeah. They did an amazing job on the anime of Cyberpunk. Days Gone, that's ongoing. Deus Ex, yes, there's 2 games that I want to play of Deus Ex. There's Mankind Divided, and what's the other one? Deus Ex games. Let's look it up. Okay, I forgot what the name is, but yeah, there's Mankind Divided and another one that came out not too long ago, I think, like 2020 something. These two games I absolutely love. I want to do them too. Dishonored, really good games. Doom Eternal, Dying Light 2, that would be on stream probably. Far Cry, the one that's already done. Number 2, it's kind of on the way, but it wasn't very successful in watch time, so I'm wondering if I should keep it going or not. This one is very lightly modded. I added just a few mods, and the best one that I added is one where AI in the outpost won't respawn until at least 30 minutes after you clean them. Because in the base game, vanilla, if you go away, just like 500 meters away from the outpost and come back, the enemies will have respawned, which is very annoying. And I have all the Far Cries pretty much that I want to play. GTA 5 maybe? It's, oh my god, it's 2021. It's kind of an old game already. Can I say that it's old for GTA 5? Last time I played it was 3 years ago. Dying Light would be a good stream. Yeah, it would be. It's a great game. I'd really like it. Green Hell. I want to do an adventure on it too. Maybe one of these. I survived for 100 days or whatever that I keep seeing on YouTube. That would be a good game for that kind of adventure. Half-Life games too. I bought them a few months back. Steam was doing a super good price for all the Half-Life games, so I decided to buy them. Halo Infinite, that would be a stream too. Jalopy, it's an old game, but that would be like, there's like 2 hours of gameplay in that game, but it's a really good game. I really like it. The Last of Us Part 1, yeah, that's a good game to play too. I've only played 90 minutes, I don't want to spoil myself. But that would be probably videos, because it's kind of fixed playtime. There's no really exploration to go left and right with it. So yeah. You actually haven't played GTA in a long time either? Yeah. I haven't played since 2021, you know. The Long Dark, that's a game that I really like too. That's a good one. Medieval Dynasty, I'd like to do something on it too, but it's the kind of games that are really kind of annoying to do content on, especially now on YouTube, where big series don't do as good as they used to. Like, I remember with Raptor, we kind of talked about that, where in like 2015 kind of YouTube, I used to watch a guy that played Skyrim, and he was at like episode 300 or 400 or something like that, and it was still going strong. But today on YouTube, you can't do that anymore. It's not made for that. Now it's a lot of either streaming for that kind of content or short stuff, where people will play for like 100 hours and they will make a 15 or 20 minute video out of it. I think it's just because it's just so saturated now, the content. Everyone is just trying to get the most out of a minute of watch time. New content is king now. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to be on the minute when games release if you want to keep on top of the views, or you have to somehow make a community who enjoys the kind of stuff that you do. That's the kind of thing that I'm trying to do with my videos. Like, the videos I keep it kind of on the story side, you know. I don't talk in them. I very lightly edit them, because I want to build a community that watches that kind of videos, the kind of videos that I enjoy watching sometimes. And then on the stream, I'll do the stuff for our talk and whatever. Ooh, Portal. I have Portal 1 and Portal 2 to play too. These two games should be pretty fast to finish. I mean, I say pretty fast to finish, but they're a few hours each. But it's a game that you can easily make videos on too. Ooh, Saints Row the Third. That's an old game that I really enjoy. I remember spending hours on it on my Xbox. Spec Ops The Line, that's a really good game too. Titanfall 2, I got to buy it for pretty cheap not long ago. I think only a few weeks back. I haven't played it yet because I want to keep it because there's a very good story on it, a campaign that I've heard. Then there's, oh yeah, Traveler's Rest. I bought it because I want to do my own adventure on it. And maybe one day they'll release real multiplayer, so me and Raptor can play it, really, without having to share the screen. That was a bit annoying. Same Central, oh I forgot about that. Yeah. They released a new game not long ago, haven't they? Saints Row 4, I think they released not long ago. But it was kind of a flop, I think. Unless it was the 5th. Maybe. Oh yeah, 2022 Saints Row 5. Yeah. In 2022, it kind of flopped, I think. Yeah, it's a reboot where you see how the Saints came to be, apparently. The bar game was fun watching you two play. Yeah, it's Traveler's Rest. That's a game that I really enjoyed. It's a kind of game that I had never played before, but Raptor kind of pulled me into it. He was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be fun, you and me playing." So I said, "Okay, I'll come try it with you, but no promises." And actually, I just loved it. So I think I'm gonna do a small series on that too. I had never played a game like that before, and I was not expecting to love it as much as I did. If you guys want to see some gameplay, by the way, I think Raptor is playing this game right now. Did he get access to it? I'll go check his stream right now. Oh yeah, he does have access to it. He's playing right now. Was cool to have the split screen like that too. Made it a different game. Yeah, true. It does kind of change the game. Yeah, he's in. Yeah, I just saw that he was in kind of the beginning area, the first camp that you go to. I think that's where he was. It's a game that I would like to play one day to its high journey. I still haven't bought it. It's being updated a bunch, and it's the kind of game that I like playing too. Oh yeah, there's something that I bought too recently. It's Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I got it for like €2. It was a pretty good deal. There's also Portal Revolution. There we go. Yeah, so pretty much I have about 40 games that I want to play. That's... He said he has to go through the tutorial first and he'll meet up with Lumberjack. Oh. Yeah, I think there's Colt too that's got to play. So I guess it's gonna be the 3 of them if I don't get the key. If I get the key, I would really like to. we're gonna get to play together, but otherwise, maybe tomorrow if I get the key. We'll see. Halo is and the rest would be fun in my opinion. Oof, yeah. I remember, man, I played it on Xbox 360. It was, oof, amazing. I remember because I started playing it back when I had nothing to play with at home, and I was playing with a friend of mine that was a neighbor. He was actually in the house just next to mine, and we would spend hours in his room playing that game, taking turns. Oh god, memories. He's the guy that got me into gaming, because we started on his GameCube, and then he got an Xbox, and then I got an Xbox. Been there, done that, yeah. Like I started on the GameCube. That's crazy to think of. He was playing. What were we playing on GameCube? I think we were playing a Spider-Man game on GameCube, and then we played some GTA 4, I think, and we were running around putting cheats in the phone, the phone numbers, and I remember we used to use that so much that then we knew by heart what to do with the controller to get the cheats typed in super fast, because it was a bunch of numbers, sort of 555 123, something like that. You had to type in a phone number. Oh my god, these memories. Doing a bunch of stupid stuff. Oh boy. Kind of grew apart with that guy, but that's life. Sometimes I wish we could go back to that kind of gaming, you know? No worries, bunch of teenagers playing in a room. Being yelled at by the parents because we're being too loud. Oh god. Studying on the Sega Master System, my first console on NES. Wow. I think actually my first gaming console was a Game Boy. A Game Boy Color. The flip screen ones. It was grey. And I remember playing playing at night in the car and having to wait for the streetlights to shine on the screen to play. Because there was no illumination on the screen, so you had to wait for streetlights. And by the way, I've seen recently to buy one just because out of missing it, but it's so expensive now. I remember that my mom sold it for like 30 or 50 bucks or something like that, but now it's like 150 or 200 euros for one. I was like, what? That's crazy. That's a crazy price for handheld gaming. I remember that. Yeah. I think the next one I got that I was super happy to get was a PSP. PlayStation Portable, I think is the name. I had so many games on that thing. I loved it. It was so good. Ah, I should buy one of these again. No backlight. Yeah, exactly. That's. Oh man, simpler days. Simpler days. I think a lot of people go into kind of retro gaming because of the memories they have of back when they were kids playing these games, and they kind of want to go back to that feelings, but it's stuff that you only get from your memories. I say sometimes, do not be sad that it is over, be happy that it happened. That's how I see a lot of the old gaming days. I very had one, I used it. The PSP, never owned one myself. Honestly, I had one, it was pretty good. I must have spent hundreds of hours on that thing. Ah, the nostalgia. I'm not even that old. I'm not even 25 yet, and sometimes I feel like it's so far away. How much is a PSP? I want to buy one now. Oh, it's pretty cheap. It's like 30 bucks. Oh my god. Should I buy one? You're about to turn 36? Hey! 10 years older, that's alright. Oh wow, oof, never mind. Oh my god, what are those prices? What? PSP Street Black, 600 euros. What the fuck? There's no way. Wow, the PSP Go is 657. I remember that. That was kind of the like next gen PSP. But how is it that expensive? There's no way. Wow. Why is it that expensive? Liberty City Stories, that's the game I used to play that much on PSP. GTA Liberty City Stories. Oh, that game. It was amazing. The little disc that you had to put in the back of the PSP to play. Oh god. 600, wow. Yeah, I know, right? That's... How is it that expensive? They must have made millions of those. It's not that old, right? When did it come out? Oh wow, it's it's 20 years old. It's 20 years old. Okay, never mind. It is kind of old. Wow. I think there was the Vita too, the PS Vita. Wow. That seems a bit much, like it's not even a new thing. Yeah, exactly. But I think because a lot of people are like me with nostalgia, so they want to buy them back. So some people are ready to put the price in them, I guess. I guess the really expensive ones are like new ones. Well, new, you know, like never opened. Because right now I'm seeing some on used website where you can buy stuff, and it's for like 50 bucks, 80 bucks you can get used ones. I think I've played Spider-Man 2 on that game. Yeah, I guess $600. It's probably considered like a collector's item at this point if it's new in the box, in the blister kind of thing, you know? That's probably why it's so expensive. I think I had a red Spider-Man one, if I remember correctly. Spider-Man edition. Yeah, it is a thing. That's the one I had. I remember that. Sony storage, oh yeah, they must have made billions about that. Wow. It sells for $300 now. Imagine if I had kept it. Wow. It's as expensive as the PlayStation 4. Can you imagine that? If we could go back and keep things we never thought we'd still be using. Yeah, exactly. It's tough. It's the parents, man. They're like, oh, but you're not using it anymore, so I'm gonna sell it or give it away and stuff. Oh man, if only we knew and they knew that we would want to go back to it one day and seeing how expensive it is now. Like my Xbox 360, I think it was sold for like $100 with like 60 games that we had with it, and it got sold for so little money compared to what it must have been worth actually. Xbox 360 that never got connected to the internet, because I've heard, by the way, that this was a problem now for people who wanted Xbox 360s. This one had never gotten connected to Wi-Fi and stuff like that, because we never got Xbox Live with it, and we just never connected it to the Wi-Fi. I guess I was too young, I didn't really know how to do that, because apparently connecting it to the internet, it would do updates and kind of ruin it, something like that. I'm not really sure what was the science behind that, but apparently those who never got connected to the internet today are the ones that are worth the most. Man, I wish. When I'll have millions to spend, I will buy all the old stuff that I used to play with. Don't really have the money for now for that. Didn't know that. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard. A nostalgia gaming room. Yeah, exactly. Like having a big screen to play the gaming room consoles and have a shelf with like all the handheld consoles. That would be amazing. And with being able to move the couch or whatever out of the way for some VR. That's something that I've always wanted to try, but it's kind of expensive to get into. To go back in time and be a kid again. Yeah, exactly. Just go like for one afternoon, have nothing to worry about. Invite a couple of friends over. Play split screen on Call of Duty and complain that the other guys are cheating because they're watching your screen to find you. Oh man. Ah, the old days. Stop looking at my screen, you're cheating. Oh god. I sunk so many hours with my brother in that split screen code. Oh, the Wii! Just remembered, I had a Wii too. with the sport games and stuff. Stop looking at my screen, cheating. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh god, that was amazing. Wow. I'm just remembering so much. Just from talking about it, you start remembering stuff that you kind of forgot, like the Wii. Wow. I think I played Call of Duty World War II mostly on the Wii. Maybe not World War II. Which one was it? Oh, World at War. That's the game. That was amazing. There was this sport game. Lost friendships. Yeah. You would get mad over that. Oh man, if only we could go back to that. What would I give just to go back for one day and experience all of that again? Something that I need to get myself to is a Polaroid. I don't know why, but I like this kind of pictures. Would be such a fun one day for sure. Oh yeah, that is, wow, can't even imagine. It would be so good. Haven't checked in a while this bot. Did we get a key finally? Are you working now? This one isn't. What about this one? Nope. Maybe the website? Did we get something finally over there? Nope. Alright, well. If only we wanted to grow up so fast, but now that we did grow up, we want to go back to it. Polaroid photos are cool. Don't shake them. Oh yeah, that's, I don't know why, but that's something that everyone wants to do. Like they pull out the photos and they just want to shake it in the air. But that's another kind of photos. I think it's from what's it called? I think it was analog that you had to shake a bit to dry them. Polaroid is a bit expensive today too, but they have good packs on their website. Shaking them has a chance bleeding the ink and running the... Yeah, exactly. I think the best thing to do is when you take the pic, leave it under the frog tongue, you know, the black thing that still covers the picture when it comes out. Leave it under there for like 10-20 seconds, and then you take it and you put it in a bag. That keeps it cool but not cold either, because if it's too hot it will have a red hue to it, and the hotter it is the more red it will get. And if it's too cold, it will start being blue, I think. So you have to keep it, I think it's between 15 to 20 degrees, they say, that is best to keep them, something like that, I think, if I remember correctly. So keeping a cooler on you, without ice or anything in there, you know, but just stable temperature to keep it good. Everything is so expensive these days, for real, yeah, that's... I feel like if I wanted everything I want, I would have to get paid at least like 5,000 a month just to buy everything I want. I think it's kind of good too that I don't get everything I want. Because if you were to get everything you wanted, then everything would just sit and never be used. Whereas when you're limited in what you have, you appreciate it a lot more. And when you finally get that thing that you really wanted for a long time and had to place pennies and pennies and pennies on the side until you finally got the money, you're like super happy to have it. Whereas if you can just throw cash to get it, it doesn't feel as good. I think, because I've only ever got to experience one side of it. Who knows? Maybe it still feels super good when you just have cash to throw at stuff to get them. Like, oh, I have a problem. Hey, have a wad of cash. Problem, go away. Maybe that feels good. That feels good. I don't know. I'll have to find some millionaires to find and ask that question. Hey, does it feel good that when you have a problem you can just throw a wad of cash at it and most of the time it will get fixed? In Canada the prices are rising so much. Yeah, in France too, everything is expensive. Housing too, unless you want to live in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I would mind. But I've seen that you can get really good properties for like $100,000 euros. I mean, you can get really good properties with like a bunch of land and a good house. To be rich would be so nice, for real. Like, that would be so nice. Being able to do whatever you want. I guess that's why the games like the scratch games and stuff and the lotteries where you can win millions, I guess that's why they're so popular. Everyone wants to get it. Middle of nowhere land, big house, fairly cheap compared to city living. Yeah, like I've seen 400,000. Not really in the middle of nowhere, but away from the big cities, you can get such good properties where if you're in the city for the same price, you would get just barely a cabinet. You would get a door, that's all. For the same price, you would get just a door. That's crazy. How does it get so expensive? It doesn't make sense. Because sometimes you see some properties that are worth like $1 million and you're like, how is that worth that much? There's no way. I think the average person in their entire life, they make in money, without counting expenses, they make about 3 million, I think. The work of a life. If I remember correctly, it's something like that. Maybe it changed. Can you imagine? Let's type it on Google. How much would the average person make in an entire life? If the average American for 20 years works 20 years for a median salary of 50,000, that's wow, that's a really good salary, 50,000. They make close to 1.7 million over the course of their lifetime. Wow. It's even less than I thought it was. That's not a lot. Honestly, 50,000, I don't know for America, but in France, 50,000 euros, you would be considered rich, very rich. 50,000 a year, that's divided by 12, that's, oh wow, yeah, that's 4,000 a month. That's really good wage for France. France will with half of that net, not net of tax and everything, by the way, net. All taxes counted and everything, 2,000. If you get 2,000 in your account at the end of the month, you're considered kind of comfortable. 3, you start going into the middle class, and 4, you start going into the rich kind of class, but not throw wads of cash at problems kind of rich. But honestly, for today's prices, right, it doesn't look like that much. And it also depends on your expenses, right? Like, if you don't own the house, if you have car payments and stuff like that, it's... My job, you pull in 34 annual before taxes. That sounds pretty decent. Let me check how much that is. That's 2,800 before taxes. So what after taxes? You're around 2,400 a month, something like that, probably. That's about what you would get in France, at least. So I don't know in your country how much taxes there are, if you get less or more. I know in France, I think we're taxed pretty heavily. Like, I think in France, for an employer, it costs double what the employee gets in his bank account. Like, if the employee gets 2,000 in his bank account, it costs the employer 4,000. Between the taxes that the employee will get away from his check and the taxes that the employer has to pay on his employee. That's crazy. Can you imagine? What's your job, by the way, Ziggy? I don't know if you'd be comfortable to say it on live. It's okay if you don't. Some people don't really want to talk about it, but I'm curious. I'm too much of a curious guy. Some people kind of don't like to talk about money that they make either. That's for some reason. I think the world would be a bit easier if everyone were comfortable talking about money. But it's kind of a taboo sometimes. Is it an English word, taboo? I think it is. I think it is, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, it is. The problems of being kind of bilingual. Sometimes you kind of mix words. You're like, is it English version, French version? Which is it? You don't mind? Okay, well, that's alright. That's good. You do farming, you sell grass, seeds and fertilizer. Alright. Kind of like a farm retail kind of thing. You sell farming stuff. That's good. I guess that's something that will always be needed. That's how I look at jobs sometimes. I'm like, can this be replaced over time with AI, robots and stuff like that? Yeah, farming stuff, agricultural, yeah. That's not an easy world either. Outdoor all day, every day, that's something that I like. I've never been an office kind of guy, even though I spend most of my days inside in my house when I don't work. Because I don't really go out much. I guess that helps me save money, but I'm not really the kind of guy to go out 11 plus hours each day. Wow, that's a lot of hours to pull. I think most of the times when I work, I'm between 8 and 9 a day for 5 days a week. So around 40 hours a week. Can't do the office thing. Yeah, me neither. It's interesting because, like I said, when I'm at home, I don't mind being in front of 2 screens and doing stuff on the screens, like, you know, being live and whatever. But I guess it's because it's entertainment rather than really working. Well, I guess we could say that live streams and videos are kind of working, but it's kind of coming from me really liking gaming and wanting to share that with you guys. Because I definitely spend more than 11 hours a day on my screens. But yeah, it's not really working, so it doesn't count, right? Maybe when I finally make money on YouTube, that will count as a job. 63 hours each week. 8 hours. Oh, you also work Saturdays? Wow. Do you only have Sunday free? Only Sundays free? Wow, that's tough. Honestly, I don't know if I would do that. Like there's one job that I would accept to do that, and I'll try to do it when I'll have my my license for diving professionally. It will be working on oil rigs, where for 1 month or 2 months you're working pretty much 24/7, but the payout is just, it's worth it, you know. Plus you work for like 2 months, then you're off 2 months, then you work 2 months. I think that's the only kind of settings where I would accept to work that much. Man, the company I work for is like family. They're good people, and that's pretty good when that happens. That helps a lot to work long hours, because sometimes I know for me at least, if I'm good in a company, the hours will fly by so fast. You'll be like, damn, the day is over already. It went by super fast. So yeah, having a good people in a company, it can make or break an entire experience, honestly. Always went to Alberta, Canada to work the oil rig for the same thing. 2 months in, 1 month home. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of how it works. You go there for like 1 or 2 months, then you go back home for 1 or 2 months, then you go back to work, then you go back home, then you go back to work, then you go back home. I guess it's kind of a hard rhythm to get into, and I guess most people would do it for like 5 to 10 years, I'd say, to cash in some money and then stop it and go doing something else. Been there for 4 years now and been loving it at this job now. Well, honestly, that's good. Loving what you do it really helps. That's a problem that I've heard a lot of people have in office job and whatever. They hate what they're doing, but they need the money, because if they were to leave that job, they would lose the experience and all the upgrade in salaries that they had over the years and stuff like that. So I understand them being scared to leave it, especially if you have big responsibilities like family, kids, mortgages, stuff like that to pay back, where you can't really throw a job away to just try something else. can be very scary situation. That's why I'm at 25. I don't really have a fixed job. I'm doing interim work, so the pay is alright, but I don't get to work every day, or rather every week, because when I work, it's usually a month or two. Then I'll get a pause until they find me another contract. Yeah, for sure, and stressful too. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes some jobs can be extremely stressful, especially with the life on the side, depending the kind of life that you have. Can get very stressful. And sometimes you're lucky and you find a job that it turns out you really love, and you feel very fulfilled doing it. Even like for you, even though you work a lot of hours every day and every week, if you love it, honestly, it's really good. You're not mine. Yeah, working long hours with kids, it can get tough. Especially if both parents tend to work long hours, then it's kind of hard on the kids, I think. Like if only one of the parents work very long hours, it's kind of not that bad. Obviously, it's better if both parents can be at home with the kids a lot. That's always good. But if you have at least one parent that's there often enough for the kids, it's not that bad. You don't have any kids, so it's been good. Honestly, yeah. Having kids is a big responsibility too. If I had kids, I think I'd work less hours. Honestly, yeah, that would be fair. Just to be there for them. Yeah, exactly. There's always stuff that you want to be there for your kids, to do with them or teach them, and just life, be there for the kids. But then there's always the question that if you have kids, usually the expenses, they go up a little bit, because then you have to buy more food, clothes for them, the school, all the stuff like that. Insurance, if you take insurance for your kids. If I'm not sure where it works for you, where you live, but yeah, it can get pretty expensive to have kids. Especially during the beginning years. Yeah, exactly. I guess when they get to like teenage years, it doesn't matter as much if you're there all the time or not. But during the early years, it's kind of important to be there, yeah. I mean, I think I would expect. I don't have a kid, so it's only speculation for now. Since there isn't really guides on how to be a good parent. They're not home anywhere at that age. Exactly, yeah. Always running around with other kids doing teenage stuff. Honestly, yeah, like when I lived someplace for kind of a long time, I think the longest I've been is was 6 or 7 years. I kept going out biking with the friends and school friends and stuff like that. Because yeah, I moved a lot because my dad is in the army, so you get moved a bit with the needs of the army, and so you don't get to spend that much time some places. But where I was for a long time, I would always be out running in the woods, uh, having the bike and doing races and stuff like that. Just messing around with the other kids. That was nice. Sometimes I kind of wish I would have had the kind of growing up where you spend all your life in the same small place. But most of the time I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I got to see a lot of the country that I live in. I got to go in Africa, in the Caribbean and stuff like that because of that. Well, because I guess I should say thanks to. Whichever way you go, there's always good and bad things to take from it. Have a good buddy who moved a lot, but we stay in touch. I've moved a few times. Yeah. I have a few friends that I'm still in contact with. Well, we don't talk like every day or even every week. But sometimes we'll shoot a message towards each other like, hey, how's it going? What's up? How's your life doing? Sounds good to be able to see so much. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of good, yeah. I don't remember much because most of the moving was when I was younger. But what I remember, it was pretty cool, honestly. It's pretty nice. But it's always a bit annoying because you never get a really close and tight friend group made, because you just move so much. But honestly, yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it a lot. I think my brother did not enjoy it as much because he was a lot more outgoing, a lot more social, I'd say, because I'm not that much social. Always been fine by myself with a book or something. I don't read as much as I used to. Maybe I should go back to it. So many things I want to do. I want to play, I want to read, I want to do this and that and travel and always go back to the problem of so much wanting to do so much and yet having so little time for all of it. Sending a message and say hi, how's it going? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the kind of friends where you don't have to talk for like a month. Yeah, you won't talk, but then when you shoot a message, you just reconnect instantly. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly. That's some people, they need to go see other people and be social and meet new people and go out and stuff like that. But me, I'm fine in the house all day. I'm alright. Going out sometime to see some friends, like when I went to see Raptor and some of the other guys when he came to Europe. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. But I barely go out otherwise. I think I'm kind of a mix between being social and not being social, because I love going out with friends, but I don't get to do it much. I guess that's why I love it so much, because it doesn't happen much, so when it happens, it's kind of a special occasion. But I'm also really fine at staying home. I don't know, it's kind of a mix between the two. Just picked up a book, Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, 637 pages. Tom Clancy's, that's a really big book series, right? I've heard. I think there's a lot of books about it. There's a book series that I still didn't get to finish. There's like 18 books of like 1,000 pages. It's The Sword of Truth. It is literally the best book series that I've ever read. It's fantasy books. I'm kind of into that, fantasy books. And it's really good. The Sword of Truth by Terry Goodkind, I think. Goodkind. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to pronounce that. I think they've made a TV series about on the books, like from the books. I've never seen it, but I've heard that there was one. I don't really want to watch it. Been wanting to read it, but haven't been in the mood lately. Yes, Tom Clancy's book series. Yeah, that's what I've heard. What kind of books is it? Because I know the Tom Clancy's games, but I don't think it has anything to do with each other, right? Does it? Do they have anything to do with each other? Still to do with the war times. What do you mean? Is it in like kind of World War One, World War Two era kind of story? You know what? Let's Google it. We have this amazing tool today that is Google. Tom Clancy's books. Oh yeah. I see. Okay, yeah, they are kind of World War One, World War Two kind of stories. Okay. Like Navy SEALs, yeah, I can see that, yeah. Okay. Are they real stories, or are they complete fiction based on true events? It's a good question. This is the first time I've started. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy it then, and you'll tell me about it later. Damn, he sold over 100 million copies of his books. That's crazy. Very successful guy. Let's go check the Discord again, if we finally get our key or not. Nope. Damn, I've been live for a long time, and when I said that if I didn't get a key in like 30 minutes, I would stop the live. I've been yapping all this time. Didn't know that? Well, now you know. The beautiful thing of Googling something. I feel like even something so simple is getting lost. Like, so some people just ask a question without even trying to Google it first. And I'm guilty of that too sometimes. I am some people. We all do that sometimes. We're just like too lazy to Google it, so we just ask someone who we know, who we think knows the answer. Wow, music just stopped. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get a key tonight. No, I had an email from the website that would give me the key, so I got very hopeful, but no, it's just advertisement. God damn it. Making me hope like that. God damn it. On mine too. I think we're all guilty of that sometimes, just being a little bit too lazy to just type a few words in Google. I think it's maybe also to do that we take what we see on Google with a slight grain of salt. Is it something said in English? Taking something with a grain of salt, as in you kind of trust it, but not completely. I think I've heard it before. Yeah, that's probably a saying too. It was good chatting, like I said before. You don't really chat up too often, but it was good. Yeah, that's a good opportunity. It's a bit annoying that I didn't get to game, but good chatting opportunity with you at least. Haven't heard that one. Taking something with a grain of salt. Let me Google it. Take something with a grain of salt or pinch of salt is an English idiom that suggests to view something, specifically claims that may be misleading or unverified, with skepticism, or not to interpret something literally. So I guess it is a saying, but maybe it's not that widely used around where you live. Google for the win, yeah. Always. I remember back in school when teachers used to say, "Oh, don't search everything on the internet. Don't trust Wikipedia. Don't trust this and that." And and then later, when I kind of did my research on Wikipedia, you find out that Wikipedia is actually very, very good source, because first they will give their own sources in Wikipedia at the end of a page, and it's being verified constantly by people who know what they talk about. English, maybe England. I don't know, maybe. Let me find it out. Um, let's use it. Let's go with it. What country uses the expression? Take it with a grain of salt is more common in American and Australian English. And take it with a pinch of salt is more common in British English. Oh, alright, so I guess they both kind of have their versions. But you said you're in Canada, right? I haven't seen anything about Canada, so maybe you have kind of your own version of that expression, of that saying. I was always told never use Wikipedia because it's user-based and can be changed all the time. Honestly, not really. Like it cannot be changed all the time because, like I said, there's a bunch of reviewers will look at subjects unless it's something extremely precise that you're trying to find out. But if it's general knowledge kind of stuff, you can be sure that it's very most likely true what you're saying, because they have good admin teams. Canadian English is different English from American English. Yeah, exactly. There's so many versions. There's Canadian English, American English, Australian English, British English. Some as French. There's French, and there's Belgian French, and there's Canadian French. There's so many versions. My teacher told me different. Yeah, exactly that. Me too. My teachers, they were telling me, oh yeah, but don't believe Wikipedia because anyone can put anything they want on there and it's not verified and there's a bunch of lies. Well, in reality it's no, because like I said, if you go on Wikipedia, go on any subject, you go all the way down the page and you should see a sources tab or whatever where you can click on links and it will bring you to news, articles, stuff like that about what the Wikipedia article is talking about, to prove what they're saying. You know, sources. That's what I've said, and the teacher said, do your own research. That's always what they say. Do your own research. But then your own research is what? Going to a library and reading books? What proves you that the book is right? Right? That's... Unless you discover something truly yourself, you'll never have true proof that it's really as it is said. There's things that you can prove, okay, yeah, that's right, like 1 + 1 = 2, yeah, if you take one stick and you place another stick next to it, now you got 2 sticks, that's pretty easy to prove. But what about the Earth being round? Like today we can prove it because we got pictures and stuff, but imagine 2,000 years back, how do you prove that? Like if someone were to tell you that the Earth is round, you'd be like, okay, maybe. But there's nothing that proves to you right now in your eyes that it is. So do your own research. It's kind of an easy escape, I think. for teachers and stuff like that. Because do your own research. Back when they thought that the Earth was flat, they did research to prove that the Earth was flat, and they did come up with the conclusion that, oh yeah, Earth is flat, there we go. and they could prove it with what they had, until some guy came along and said, well, no, you're wrong, you're all idiots. It's round, it's not flat. That's why they at that time thought they would follow the planet sailing too far. Yeah, exactly. Because of missing knowledge, I guess. And because you're biased. When you do research, you tend to only do research that confirms what you think. And very rarely does someone has the not the intelligence, but the ability to do research against what they think is right. Like to disprove their theory. Because it's only normal for someone with a little bit of intelligence to want to be right. No one likes being wrong. That's not natural. I love being wrong. I say wrong stuff every day. It's fun. Said no one ever. Is it finally working again? Little bot. It's down. I guess we'll check again tomorrow. I'll close this code for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the stream there. You're going to make dinner now? Well, enjoy dinner. Catch you on the next stream. Have a good night, dude. Cheers. Well, you too have a good night, man. I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon. It's 2 a.m. for me. You enjoy your dinner? I'm gonna stop the stream anyway. We didn't get successful tonight, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone who was there. Sorry we didn't get to play the game. Another time, hopefully. So yeah, remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. 8 p.m. here, yeah. There's an ocean between us. Takes hours. Is it 8 p.m. the 7th or the 6th? I think you're still April 6th, right? For you? I think you're behind. Did I change the scene? I think I did. Yeah, okay, I did. So yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we get to play later. Oh, the 6th. Okay, yeah. You scared me. You said the 8th. I was like, wait, what? You're for what? But so, what? But yeah, no, the 6th. Okay. But yeah, bye bye. Love you guys. See you next time. Have a good day.